I'm always so taken aback by how God just designs food. You know, like everyone thinks flowers and plants are pretty, but food is gorgeous. And if I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna look at it and it's gonna be pretty. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have flowers and herbs everywhere, because I want joy. And because this is a place where you work hard, and if it's fun and you love it and you're spending time in it, and this is a place of worship for me, it's not hard work and it takes it all out. And so I think pretty food adds to that. Hi guys, welcome back to Victory Gardens by Rain. I'm Rain, and we are here inside my office. So if you guys kind of check it out, this is my little office. I've got my books organized, and I am actually, let me get you situated again. I'm actually going to be organizing my seeds today, and I thought, hey, it's January. You guys are probably in the middle of organizing your seeds, and I could give you a few ideas of how to do that. So, full disclosure, huge nerd. I have this Tower O seed, and that has seeds in it, and I have some cases of seeds that I'm fixing to bring in, but I have a lot of people donate seeds to me because I do a lot of ministry. So not everything was invested in. A lot of it was, but not everything was. But anyway, I'm going to give you 3 main ways to organize your seeds so that you can have a good head start on your season, because we're in January. Today is January 1st. Happy New Year's. And we are all, if you're a gardener like me, which if you're watching this, you are, or you're trying to aspire to be one, all you can think about is getting in the garden and playing in the dirt and doing all kinds of things. And so January 1st means that it is time to start thinking about starting your seeds. So where I'm at, I'm in like south of Atlanta, not too far away, but not too close. And it's the time to start your certain seeds for the season. And I've got those seeds in this folder, which I'll show you the way I have that organized. And my husband is currently, as we speak, putting together a cattle panel greenhouse, and he's probably gonna holler for me to help whenever he needs 2 persons. But so I'm getting ready to start my season. So in my opinion, and I think this is just making us a good steward of time, is in the slow season now, when we're all excited and we're getting everything ready, that's when we need to develop our schedule or what type of planting system we want to get in. My goal this year is to try to start as many seeds as I can. I don't want to buy plants. I want to buy seeds so that I can have more plants for way less money. And I'm going to be doing multiple ways of starting those seeds, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But if we're organized now in a pull and go system for the season, then we can get the things that we want planted. So I am super guilty of accepting plants if people don't have them. You know, like if I go somewhere and they're like, hey, we're throwing out these plants, or not throwing them out, but we're greatly reducing them, or, you know, whatever. I always accept these plants and then try to disperse them in the best way that I can. But sometimes they can't be dispersed in time enough to where they'll be sad if they don't get put in the ground. So I end up planting an abundance of certain things. Like last year, I was gifted an entire 32 pack of tomato plants. And while I was super thankful for them, and we ended up having a great abundant harvest off of that, it ended up taking up an entire trellising system that I didn't really want to take up with, or actually it wasn't the tomatoes, it was the eggplants. So I don't really eat eggplants. Um, they don't excite me. So I gave a lot of them away, which brought me a lot of joy, but they took up a lot of planting space that I didn't want to. I now know that I don't want to sacrifice those because I have thought about a plan. So today is not about garden planning. Today is about seeds organizing, which some garden planning tips will be in there, but generally it's just showing you different ways to organize your seeds. So I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I do want to stress that it is important for you to organize your seeds. One, for you, because you don't want to purchase seeds that you already have, and you want to make sure that you're using the older seed so that you don't cycle through your seeds. One sec, let me get some water. Okay, I am back and I am not parched. So I got me some water, and now I'm ready to yammer. So this is the other system that I was going to tell you about. So I've got the tower here, your basket, and then this, and I've got a couple of other little things to talk about. So the first thing I was telling you, it's important to organize seeds so that you can cycle through your seeds. The second reason why you want to organize your seeds is so that you understand your inventory, you know what you have. You want now in January, you can make sure that you have available the seeds that you want to plant when you want to plant them. For instance, I always run out of carrot seeds. And so I like to purchase multiple packs of carrot seeds or several different varieties so that I can consistently sow them throughout the season of sowing. So making sure you have enough of a certain type of seed is going to help you when you organize your seeds now. Also, it's going to refresh your memory about what you do have. So when I was going through and I was organizing some things, I didn't realize that I had seeds in several different locations, but I'm just slowly acquiring all of these seeds together so that I can know what I have on hand. Because for me, this may not be for you as a strictly backyard gardener, but for me, I do a ministry to where I go and I help people start and plant their gardens. And what I'm trying to do is accumulate an abundance of a certain type of seeds and then reduce them down into a shareable package so that when I go and help them start their garden, they have the seeds available for them to no cost. Because you can share seeds, and I'm going to show you some seeds from where I got a seed swap and just different things, because one of the biggest, not really a falsehood, but one of the biggest misunderstanding of gardens out there is that seeds will go bad and that they're expensive. And some seeds are very expensive. There's some seeds that I got that I paid $5.99 for a pack of, like, I think there's like 8 or 10 or 6 in there, which is a lot of money for one pack of seeds. But also there's so many seeds here that I got for free because I was able to connect with my community and trade seeds. Like, I had some that they wanted and they had some that I wanted, and so I was able to create a diverse selection of seeds. And another thing is you can go to like free seed swap resources on Facebook. So like there's, oh, sorry, Shorty. There's free heirloom seeds. You know, there's a website that I recently just came across where you can put a $10 donation for shipping, and they'll send you, certain seeds for free, just to keep these heirlooms growing. There's also a lot of libraries will have a seed bank where you can go and you can just grab some seeds. My local library has them. I'm actually going to donate some of these seeds to that as I go through it. But there's just a lot of different ways where you can accumulate seeds to grow food that you do not have to invest money. And connecting with your community is the number one tip that I would give you for accumulating seeds. So anyway, I just want to get to it. I just wanted to show you kind of the different ways that we did it, or that I have organized. Now, let me put them all in one spot. Well, my camera totally fell. Hey guys. Okay, so what I did is I eliminated having to hunt for the seeds that I know that I want to grow, okay? And I just put it all in one place. And then I know that these are all the seeds that I'm going to grow this year, which seems daunting and it seems like it's so much, but it's really not, because I know what I have to do for this month. This is all 1 month. It doesn't look like a lot. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's really not, because a lot of these, like these peas, they're going directly in the ground, and it takes me 3 minutes to pop them in the ground, and God's going to do the rest. So I really like this system of organizing your seeds like this for the year, because now that we have the downtime, we can kind of think about and wish. And if you don't get them all started in January for here where I live, you can just move it to the February bin and then move it to the March. Like as you don't get this done, you can bop it down, and then you can bop it down, because we have such a good long growing season. Where I live, it's like 230 days of a growing season. So there's a lot of forgiveness there for starting seeds. But this is the brain work of having to hunt and think when you should start and when not. So I just really feel like I did myself a favor with this system. And when the season starts, I'm going to be hitting the ground running. I'm going to be doing consulting. I'm going to be working at, alongside schools and helping stewarding different gardens. And that's a lot of brain space for me. So now in January, when it's nice and slow, I actually did this like before Christmas. I organized all this before Christmas, but that's just because I had the time. But taking time to organize in such a forethinking way, July Garden You is going to love you. I did sort of this method last year when I was in that little metal container that I showed you, and I just kind of pulled the seeds per month, but I still had to stop every month and think about what seeds needed to be planted. And that's a lot. So for me, this system is great for pull and go. The folder, so this is a good system for doing multiple gardens. So this is my garden. This is my personal backyard garden that I went ahead and did this folder for. But as I start organizing my clients and understanding what their needs are and different things like that, I'm going to be giving them these folders, and some of them already have seeds, so they'll just get a few of these little packets and they can do it themselves. But I am going to give them the growing guidance and different things like that. So this is a good gift that I could give people to empower them to not be so overwhelmed with thinking about the last frost, thinking about what seeds you can grow and what time and this and that. They can just go out and know that they can plant these seeds in January or these seeds in July. So that's a couple of different options that I gave you. So you've got your Tower O seed, you've got your garden planner type thing, and then you can do something along the lines of these boxes. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is this case right here. Let's upside down. This is a photo case that you can get from Hobby Lobby or a craft store or something like that, and you open it up and they have these little photo containers. Okay, and what I did is I have this little label maker. It's a Brother, if you can see that. I don't know who these people are, so I'm not affiliated. This is not sponsored or affiliated. These people don't know who I am. So anything I talk about is my own creativity here. So this case right here, these cases right here, what I did is I took a label and I labeled the name of it, and they're in ABC order. So this is A through some C's, this has some C's, and then, you know, all the way to, what's the last one? Tomato? Wonderful. SCVWXYZ. Probably W. Melons. So, and then on the bottom one is my herbs. So this is regular seeds. These four are regular seeds, and then the bottom one is my herb seeds, because I need those separate when I'm organizing. So with that, you can go as detailed as you want to. I did, so for example, these are, you know, orange carrot, purple carrot, red carrot, and it says orangey. That's funny. Okay. Anyway, because I have those variety of seeds. Well, right now, so this system is where I keep my seeds stored. So whenever I'm done with the packet, or whenever I, like when I'm putting it back after I'm done, or if I have multiple packs. So right here, this is one of the seeds that was donated to me. They are Orient Wonder Long Beans. So I have several packs of these. So I'm not going to use all of those packs in one season, you know, because I'm planting varieties of things, not just a whole bunch. So those are seeds that I know that I have, and I could put them in this system, this storage system, and share it. So that's the plan here. So like this right here this is lima bean, cantanelli beans, and borotilla. I don't know how to say that word either. But this is bush beans. So I just have bush beans in here. So however detailed you want to get in this type of system is all up to you. I will say having it in ABC order is probably going to help you, or having it in groupings of how you think. So I don't have this is all edibles, like this is all veggies or herbs. I don't have any blooms or flowers or anything like that in this system, because I pull from this system for gifting or garden planting or storage for long-term storage. Does that make sense? Long-term storage. because this has the little cases inside, and then it comes in another case and is kind of sealed. And then in these, I have little oxygen thingy things, which it's not completely airtight, but if something were to happen, this is the safest thing that I have that stores them. And I've slowly built up to having 4, 5, because they'll go on sale and you can get them for 11 or 15 bucks or something like that. Another way that I have stored seeds, which I have this very carefully. It's like, this is my brain. These are from a seed swap that I got, and these are the Mexican, nope. These are cone flowers. So these right here are the cone flowers, the purple cone flowers, and they just wrote on this container. So this is a ramekin for condiments in the restaurant. So you can buy a sleeve of these for, you know, fairly cheap, and then just write on there as a Sharpie. And so one of the things that I'm doing today is I'm going to divide these even more into smaller packs like these. These are little jewelry bags that I got at the Walmart. And I got 2 separate sizes. Actually, I got 3 sizes. This one is, some of the bags that I have are really short like this, and they're too small. But I like this 3-inch one versus that smaller one better, because I can put a little sheet of paper in it, and I'll show you that as I go along. But anyway, what I do is whenever people gift me seeds, so this is a gift, and so whenever people gift me seeds, I'll actually go through and condense them down, not condense them down, but divide them out so that I can gift them as well. So if you guys would like any of these seeds, just comment down below, and I can send you some. That would be fun, because I have a bunch. So this is, if you want to comment and ask me, then I'll let you know if I have them, and then I can send them out. So this container is just a metal box that I got at Target on the, it's actually a bread box, but I got it at Target on the little front clearance, like cheap area, the dollar area. And what I do is I take the seeds that I'm pulling out for the day, I'll put in here. This is what I have to plant. And then my goal, listen at me, not even making sense. So I'll write, you can't really see it because it's faded, but I'll write like February. And these are all the seeds that I need to start in February. So everything in here is what I need to start in February. And then beginning of March, I'll erase this. This is a wet erase. And I'll write all the seeds that I don't want to start on the front of that. Now I use this particular bin to take with me to Master Touch when I go over there and I'm doing planting projects with them, or if I'm traveling and I'm doing planting projects, I'll organize this to where I can just take this situation and go. Now that's what I've done in the past. I'm not doing that any longer because it tends to get a little chaotic looking through all the seeds and trying to find the one that I want. And then the kids are gathered around and they're like, oh, let me see. And, which is fun. And I love that. But when I'm trying to be productive, it does not go well for me. So I came up with this system. This is a, little 3 tabby folder. Okay. And I had Rick order me some baseball card sleeves, and put in here, and that's what this is. So each seed is in the baseball See, it's these little things, and you can just slide your baseball card in it like that, and they just go. Well, I took and condensed down, I divided out the seeds that I wanted, and I put them in these sleeves, right? In this, I'm trying to make sense of this. So this is my monthly planter, or my monthly seed starting folder. So this is what I'll be handing the volunteers that I work with, or the people that I go in and help plant. And I'm like, here you go. This is for the month of January. This is what you're going to be planting. This is what you need to start. Doesn't matter which order. Like right now for me, as soon as I get my greenhouse done, I'm going to be doing onions, beets, bok choy, collards, which I somehow missed planting collards last year. And I don't want that to happen again, because my sweet daughter, she's expecting a baby, and she really wanted collard greens and was disappointed when Mama didn't have none in her garden, and I was not going to let that happen again. So this is my monthly planting seeds, my seed planter, I guess. And in this, eventually, I'm going to have papers printed to go with it. So like, these seed packs have on it, I got these from Southern Seed Exposure, and they have on there the information like you would have on a seed pack. But the ones that I divided up, that I had multiple and bigger bags of, I just put the label on. And so what I want to be able to do when I gift this type of situation, I want to be able to have the seeds that they have in here, and then a planting guide, so like a growing guide, so they know how to grow onions, and they know how to prepare the soil, and they know, you know, when to harvest and what to look for, and then even so far as having a preservation plan. So this is what I'm excited about doing this year for me, so that I can be in the file folder, and I can have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, because where I'm at, you can grow food all year long. You might have to cover it, but you know, I want to be able to pull and go to the greenhouse, plant, and not have to worry about counting back and do the seed starting schedule and the phone and setting alarms and different things like that. I want to do all of my thinking up front and just have this, because you don't want to take the entire case with you out into the garden or to your greenhouse or wherever you're going to plant seeds, because you'll have too many seeds, and then you end up with a situation like this where you've got half open seeds and stuff going everywhere where you're losing seeds and all that. So that's why I want to do this system, which I took, the seeds fall out, just so you know, heads up. So I took washi tape and just kind of made little closures on that too. So I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know how well this is going to hold up throughout the year. Hopefully you guys will come along with me and see how it goes. But my goal is to make 12 of those, and I have one for each month. So in our family, we do Secret Santa, and my Secret Santa completely hit it on the head this year, and he got me this little seed storage garden thing. And it goes, you open it up, and in it, it has some paper seed bags and the garden markers and these little identifying tags right here. So I am going to go, now that I have this, I think it's super cute, and I really enjoy having the little container. Like, okay, this is my little kit, I'm going to the garden. That's kind of what I did with this guy. And I'll probably put in this kit pruners and gloves, and that'll just be my go kit. I may do that instead of taking the folder out to the garden. I'll just pull the seeds out, put it in this container, and then take that whole situation, so I don't have a folder to keep up with, along with my tools and stuff that I use. And this would be super cute sitting on my little counter in the kitchen. So hi guys, sorry, editing Rain here, and I just realized that I lost the footage of this little metal box. So this was a gift to me this year from my cousin. We do a gift exchange. It's a little metal box that I got when I walked into Target, and you know, like the $1, $3, $5 section at the very beginning. It was just this long, narrow, metal box that I would just slide my seeds in, you know, and just kind of like organize it that way, kind of like a filing system. And I really like that a lot. But this box was a gift from my cousin for Christmas, and I'm super excited about it because inside this box there are dividers, and that's how my brain works. Okay, and in here it came with seed packets that you can write on it and do, and I collect my own seeds, so that is very valuable to me. And then I actually took, and I've already sown some seeds out of here, but I subdivided my seeds in different categories in my Go box. So this is my Go box. This is like, oh hey, it's pretty, I feel like going outside and sowing seeds, or oh hey, today is January 15th, and so I need to go out and make sure I'm on my session sewing schedule, so I need to grab those, and that's what I do here. So I take little binder clips and label them, like this is direct sew, this is this is the multi-sew, and I put it on a heat mat. If you guys need a video about describing all that, let me know, comment below. But this is winter sewing. I am going to be doing a video on winter sewing, so stay tuned for that. Which this is the video packet. But this is all things that I pulled from my Tower O Seed, and I organized to how to seed them, and then I went ahead and put them in here, and I took all the brain work out of it. So, and then I actually took my label maker, which is propping up the camera right now, so I can't show you. But I took my label maker and I went ahead and pre-made my plant tag labels, which this kit came with these, but I'm going to use these for a different application. But these guys, I went ahead on everything. So when I go out there and I've got my, let's see, this already has a plant tag ticket. See, I can just pull it right off and put it on my plant identifier tag. So I went ahead and did all the like administrative, is that the right word? I don't know. Like the pre-work that when you go out there and you get your hands all dirty, you're like, man, I gotta go wash my hands so I can peel the sticker off, or man, I gotta blah, blah, blah. I've already done it here. And then I like this box too because it has, so this is my need to sew list. This is my collecting for now. I don't know how that's gonna work. And then this big section right here, I've got my plant markers, which this is the best plant marker to get. A Sharpie does not work, but that's a whole nother video. But anyway, here is where I put what I've already sewn. So I went out the other day and I started my Snapdragons, you know, and then I had some seeds that I saved, and I'm making fodder trays for my animals, and so I saved all of that so that when I have a moment to sit down and file and report all of this stuff, I have the seed packets that I already did in here so that I can remember, oh, that's when I seeded that day, you know, and I know what day it was because I have it on my little plant tags out there. So anyway, this is the little metal box. Anyway, those are a couple of ideas about organizing your seeds. I will say labeling plays a huge part in it. I know that you can tell my type A is showing pretty loud, but if you do not know what the seed is, you're not going to plant it. or you're either going to plant it and it may or may not be in the wrong spot. So make sure you're a good steward of what you have, and just go out of your way to just put some labels on it. You can write a Sharpie, you could put it in a bag, you could get little paper bags. However, like I have some seeds that were shared and they're just in little paper bags, right? But it has an identification on it. So, oh, and she was even sweet enough that she said it was 5 feet tall. 5 foot tall? Oh, they're giant coneflowers. Oh, I'm excited about that. I still have to go through the seed swap seeds and organize them into the Tower O seed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I will make sure that I scan through them and answer your questions. I hope this inspires you to get in your seeds and just really enjoy looking through them and dreaming. I don't know what the weather's like for you guys today, but for me, it's beautiful and I'm fixing to go out and help my husband. But I just wanted to say Happy New Year and happy organizing. And I hope you guys have a very blessed day, and I will see you next time.